So now that we have the box and the lid constructed, we're going to make a handle. Again, you can make this any shape you want. If you want a triangle or a square handle or whatever. I decided to choose an ellipse because it's a bit of a different shape. So an ellipse, you have two sort of things you can change with it, and you can just play with the numbers to see what happens. You have a major axis and a minor axis. So if you change the major axis to, let's say, 100, you can see that makes it longer, so that tells you it's going to go sort of left and right. So we'll put that one to like 15. Our minor axis is going to be up and down. It makes it skinnier. So I'm just going to choose 15 and 5 for mine and hit enter. Then I'm going to extrude it like we've been doing. I'll just give it some three-dimensional shape, so 2 millimeters, so you can see it's got some depth to it. Now what I want to do is I want to rotate this, so you click on move, and I want to rotate it and flip it on its side. So I want to go on this axis here, so it's going to be rotating like that. And you can rotate it if you want, or you could just type in 90. That'll give it 1/4 turn, which is what you want. And then hit enter. So now you can see it's vertical. Then I want to move it so it sits on top of my lid. So again, I'm just going to click move, and you can see if I grab it in the center, it moves it around anywhere. Probably better to move it by using those arrows so it goes exactly straight right, and we'll line it up perfectly later. And then you go grab the front one and it moves it front and back. So you approximately put it there, get it about where you think it is. Then you're going to change your view and notice that you're quite a bit off. So I'd go to the top view and I'd get that one figured out this way. And you're kind of just lining it up as best you can so it looks pretty even. And then from right to left as well. Approximately center. If you want your handle off center, you can definitely do that as well. Now the other thing is, you'll notice it doesn't stick out very much, so I'm going to have to move it up. So again, the easiest way to do that is click on move and rotate and click the up arrow so it pulls it straight up. Then what you want to do is look underneath to see, does it stick out underneath at all. And it's a little bit hard to tell, so you may want to zoom in, but you can see that part there would be it would be sticking down. And you might want that, but you probably don't, so you keep moving it up until you can no longer see that underneath. Then you're going to hit enter and just confirm, okay, I see nothing there, but it is going to be a part of that object there. And then to finish that off, what you want to do is you want to highlight the whole thing like that, and then you want to go to group, and then that groups them together so that if you ever move it after, it's going to move all as one shape now. And remember that those lines just stay there so we could easily replicate this after if we wanted to. They will not print out, so you don't have to worry about them. So that would be your keepsake box with a lid. Again, you don't have to choose the same shapes as I did, but if you want to, you definitely can. At this point in the video, I'm going to say what you would want to do is you're going to save to my computer, and just like we've been doing, don't worry about exporting at this point because we may or may not print this. You'll be making a choice which ones you want to print. We're not going to be printing all of them. So if you decide you want to print this one later on, you can open it up and then export it to STL at that time. And I'll talk about some things you have to do. So if you choose your keepsake box, you can hit export, but there's a few things we have to do first.